I'm in Virginia again, and I'm going thrifting. This is one of my daughters, and she's going to take me to all of the best spots. Now, the last time I was in Virginia, you told me about the best spots, and I went to them, and she's like, Mom, we have to go again. So that's what we're doing, and I'm taking you along with me. Let's get to it. I'm pushing a baby stroller at the same time that we're going to be recording. My daughter's headed on in, but I wanted to check out the chairs on the front of the Habitat. Where am I at? Restore. I'm at the Restore, and I'll make sure that I put the address down below in the description so you know where I am. But I spotted a chair as we were pulling in. I wanted to show you this chair, see what you think, and then I need to look at the price tag. Oh my gosh, is that chair $2? Is that $2? You're kidding. That chair is $2? I can hardly believe it. Let me just double check, but I think this chair is $2? Am I reading that right? This rocker's cute. That's really, really a different rocker. Let me just move around so the lighting is kind of funny here, but this is really a unique rocker. I really love that. It's old. Like, this is old, you can tell. Look at this worn. Now, it would need some repairs, obviously, but you know, we don't mind repairs around here. Look at this. $5? Are you kidding me? So after I walked in, I saw this other chair, and it's the same chair. It's $25. I think it's that price because there is not paint on it. That other chair has paint on the seat right there. But even, I mean, I know how to reupholster, so we could reupholster that here for that $2 chair. I don't know, I gotta think about that one. So one thing I wanted to mention, like when you're in these places, don't just take for granted that they have put matching pieces together. They might have them separated for whatever reason. So just kind of keep your eye out on things, because you might see a thing that's just like it by itself, and you might be like, I don't really want that because it's by itself. But keep your eye open, because you might find a matching piece in the rest of the store. The last time I was here, I was looking for a Bundt pan. Do you remember that? And I couldn't find the Bundt pan. I'm not looking for a Bundt pan this time, but let's go in and see what we can find. Sold. So we had to cut our trip short yesterday because little one needed to come home and take a little snappy nap. So that's what we did. And ooh, did you hear that? She just had a little bubble. Anyway, we're gonna head back out today and let's see what we find. It's the next day and I got a bunch of stuff that I want to show you that we bought over a span of 2 days of thrifting here locally. We went to 3 stores. I'm going to list the addresses of each of the stores that we visited and I won't remember where I got what. So there's that. I'm also going to be sharing what my daughter got while she was out thrifting. She's really good at thrifting too. And this is just a thing that we love to do. So let me show you what we got. It's a lot. Like, look at all that. It's a lot. A whole stack of these. Look at this. These are like these lunch containers. I can't open them up because obviously I've only got 2 hands. But there was this one. There were these 2. They were each about $3. And they came with a fork on the top. And then inside there are all these little dividers for, you know, packing your lunch. But $3 each? You're kidding. That's such a good deal. My daughter also got a stack of these gorgeous books. Now she's going to take the paper covers off, I think. I don't know. But she just wanted some coffee table books. And she also got a couple of gardening books that she'll benefit from because gardening, it just doesn't go out of style. But anyway, she got this whole stack of books. Emma, how much were the books?
$2 each.
Oh my gosh, $2 each. Look here. Oh, there are these little silicone cups. She's going to make egg bites. I think you see them pretty pricey at the, you know, fast food restaurants. So she's going to make little egg bites and freeze them. And these are these little silicone cups. I think she got the whole stack for $1 or something like that. They were pretty cheap. Now, who doesn't love a little lemon dish? Isn't this the cutest? It's kind of a little spoon rest. She's going to put this on her stove to kind of, well, rest her spoon. That's kind of what you do with a spoon rest. It was 99 cents. And speaking of egg bites, she can also make them in this huge mini muffin pan. That's a lot of muffins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that? 24? I don't know. What's 4 times 6? Tell me down in the comments. Math is hard for me today. Anyway, this was only $4. $3? You're kidding. $3. Isn't this the cutest? There isn't even dust on these little leaves. Though there's really nice ones like that Hobby Lobby has. A little terracotta pot all together. Instant decor right there, $3. Does that really say $1? It does. Look at this. $1. Look at this trash can. Maybe she's gonna polish it up. I'm not really sure. It's brass. It's a nice little trash can. $1. Did you see us fighting over this? That's because it's ironstone. She totally spotted this before I did. Otherwise, it would be coming home with me. Look at the detail on this. Oh, all the old stuff right there. It's got an ironstone label. Where's this from? Royal Ironstone. Is that Johnson Brothers? I'm trying to read the camera backwards. You tell me, what does that say? Go ahead and tell me. It's $3. That was a deal. She's been looking for hurricane lamps to put, sconces to put on either side of her TV and fireplace area. So she found these. They are hardwired, but she's going to change this to be like for battery powered candles. So she'll get rid of all the wires. And then this beautiful glass. Isn't that so pretty? She got 2 of them. They were each $9. Then at another store, she found these. And I don't know which one she likes better. It's hard to say which one she's going to keep, but look at this. And they were, what were they? They were 2 for $6. Aren't these cool? She's going to mount them on the wall, and she's going to use taper candles that are battery powered. So cute. And then look at this. That's a pretty piece of art, isn't it? It's like a French or English countryside. I love that. She's going to do something with the gold on that frame. It's a little sketchy. She's going to get some rub and buff out. I think she paid about $8 for this. Super nice piece of art. So I think that's everything that she got. Let me show you what I got. Now the first thing that I'm going to show you is another piece of art, and it's for my husband, so don't tell him. By the time he sees this, I think I would have given it to him, but I'm not 100% sure. So he may or may not see this before I give it to him, but we'll just see. What's this? It's a Norman Rockwell. Let me turn this so you can see it without the glare. There we go. It's like a classic Norman Rockwell with a police officer sitting on the little stool with that little boy who is going to run away. See his red sack with the stick on the bottom? He was going to run away from home. The policeman talked him out of it. If you don't know, my husband was a police officer for 28 years. He served in our community. We're super proud of that. So I know he's going to love this. And of course, I love it that it was only $5. This is just a little craft item, but I thought it was really cute. I'm going to paint it out. We're going to decorate it on another makeover video and just kind of doll this up a little bit. It was for $3.99, so for $4. Just really cute. Stay tuned for that future video and we'll make this over together. Sometimes you just have to buy a little white picture for no other reason than it's just adorable. And for the other reason that it was $3. I don't think it's ironstone. It does not have a label of any kind. It's close enough for me, and I can add it to my collection of white pictures when I get home. Okay, we all know now that I am crazy about brass candlesticks. So I came across these. The price tag says 3 for $6, $5.99, but I could not find the third one. I searched and I searched and I searched and I could not find it. So I went to one of the clerks at the Goodwill and I said, hey, I can't find the third one. What do these cost if it's just the 2? She said half price. So I got the 2 of these for $3. That's $1.50 each. They are solid brass. They're gonna go perfect with my little brass candlestick collection. I'm planning a wall decor in our bedroom. I've been talking about it for several weeks and I've been looking for oval ironstone pieces and oval silver pieces. This one is perfect. This is small. This is probably only 5 inches this way, so it's really small, really cute. It was $4.99 and this is going on the wall. You saw me looking at a lot of the larger silver pictures and I really do like them, and I almost got one. I actually went back and put it back. But when I saw this little one, I mean, look how big this is. There's my hand. Look how little this is. Isn't this the cutest? I haven't seen one this little. I don't know if it's a creamer because it does not have a spout. And a lot of times a little creamer will have like a spout. So I don't know necessarily what it's for. It was cute. It was $3.99. So it's coming home with me. A little stack of white plates. I mean, how could you resist? Look at these. They're so cute. Really simple little design. Let's see if I can show you. You can see a little bit around the edge. See around the edge of that plate? It's just lightly embossed. Super cute. The whole stack was $3 because they were 50 cents each. So that was a really great price. Now listen, let me show you something on here. They're not stamped, but my daughter pointed this out. And I want you to be able to show it to you. You can see it right there. See this? This is a little, you can feel it. It's like a little dimple. I don't know what else to call it, but there's that. There's one here, and then there's another one over here. And I think that's how these are made, because I've seen those same little dimples in ironstone bowls that I've bought before. I guess it's how it's fired or how it's made. If I find out the history behind that, I will put it down in the description. If you know the history of these little dimple marks in ironstone or in any kind of dishware, let me know down below. I would love to know what they're for. I have this stack. They will probably rest on my shelf at home with the other stacks of plates that I have, because I like to look at a stack of plates, but I also might use them. They would be really useful underneath a pot, like a potted plant in the house or something. So I like to use the things that I buy, and that would be a really good use for this. But another good use is a decorative use. So these might just be sitting in the stack of ironstone pieces that I have at home. I saved the best for last. Look at these. Oh my gosh. This is a pair of wall sconces with a plug. They were $7. They were labeled $7, but I think they were 2 for $7. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong. Emma, do you remember?
What were they?
The glass sconces.
They were $7 each.
$7 each. Okay, so I just asked my daughter. She was the one that stood in line for me while I held the baby, and she remembered. So these were $7 each, $6.98 each. And I'm going to show you why I love these so much. I got to put one down. So here's what I love about these. There's already a hanger, so I'll be able to put a molly in the wall and hang these. I'm going to clean up this cord, check the cord and make sure it works. Honestly, when I've gotten old cords that look this good, they always work. So I'm not real worried about that, but I'll test them first. I do need a lampshade, which I have a collection. You know I love lampshades, so I have a collection of lampshades at home. I'll probably put an Edison bulb in here, a really low wattage. There's this really pretty design around that glass. Look at that, so pretty. I'm gonna clean up, well, I'm telling you everything that I'm gonna do, and we're gonna clean these up on my next makeover video, so stay tuned. I don't want you to miss these. Oh my gosh, I think that this is the thing that I'm the most excited about. All right, that's what I have for you today. Now listen, I do have one more piece to tell you about that. It was a little bit of a disappointment. Do you remember the copper piece? It was like a hanging piece. I absolutely loved it. When I saw it, I took it up to the counter. I had to step outside to take care of the little one, and my daughter stood in line. It was the same day we were getting those glass wall sconces. Well, lo and behold, we get up to the counter, and the clerk would not ring us up. She would not give us a price on there. They were not labeled. They were not labeled with a price. It was not a sticker price. And she said, the manager needs to price them and they're not here, so we have to put it back. Oh my gosh. It was hard to leave, but I left. So I don't know, maybe I'll run over there today and see if they've priced it. And that's kind of a gamble. So I didn't get that. If I run back out today and get it, I'll let you know in the next video, like in the makeovers video, I'll let you know, because I'd have to clean it up and I want you to see that. But no promises. I can't make any promises there. I hope that you enjoyed going along as my daughter and I thrifted here in Williamsburg, Virginia. Don't forget, I'm going to have all the addresses of the 3 places. Did we visit 3? Pretty sure. I think we visited 3 places down in the description. If you enjoyed watching, I sure would love it if you would click that thumbs up and subscribe. I don't want you to miss any of the makeovers. Oh my gosh, there's another thing over there that I totally forgot about. Hang on a second. And there's actually 2 things I forgot about. My daughter also got a huge stack of clothing. See all that gray and black stack of clothing? It's all been washed. There's 2 things that I forgot about. I cannot believe that I forgot to tell you all this stuff. That stack of clothing is for a teenage boy who loves black and gray clothing. And she went to town. How much did you pay for that stack of clothing, do you think?
$35.
A total of $35?
Yep.
She spent like a total of $35 on all those clothes. She got sweatpants and sweatshirts and hoodies and like you name it, she would have spent, I can't even imagine how much she would have spent, but she got a stack of clothes and her teenage son is going to love them because that's his color. I also got this hat. I totally forgot. I don't even know if I showed you in the video. $4. I'm going to add that to my little collection of hats for my laundry room. So cute. And then the last thing that I got that I forgot, I already washed it, so it was hanging here, was I did get that little shirt. I love the little shirt. It's gonna look cute with jeans. It'll look cute with little capris or whatever I find. I didn't get the shorts because I just didn't like them.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm old school. I didn't like those shorts. Anyway, I'm so glad that you joined me. If you like this kind of video, go ahead and subscribe. I don't want you to miss any of the makeovers. And I think that's it. We'll see you next time.